What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news. And before I give you a quick breakdown, like always, greatly appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the red button below. Recently, we just broke 119,000 subscribers, so big thank you to everybody who is subscribed, liking the videos. The next goal is 120k, of course, and when we hit that, I'm thinking about doing a giveaway. So I don't know if it's going to be shoes just because of what's going on right now. I mean, I could do shoes, but more so given the option of shoes or a gift card. So let me know in the comment section below what you would rather have, and then more than likely when we get closer to 120k, I'll put up a poll on the community tab. Now, as for some of the highlights in this video, we have details on a new Air Jordan 8, which will be winterized and dropping holiday 2020. We also have additional details on the second Animal Instinct Air Jordan 3, the alternate Grape, and top 3 Air Jordan 5, and much more from Jordan Brand. Other than that, we have a solid lineup from Nike. Now, without wasting too much more of your time, let's jump into the news. Recently, we previewed an upcoming Nike Air Flight 89, which is a tribute to Rucker Park in New York City. Now, the brand will release the Nike Air Barrage Low. Going over this pair, they feature white mesh and leather throughout the upper, while orange and black land on various branding throughout. That includes the large Air written across the midsole. Other details includes a silhouette of a free throw line on the insoles, while 10039 is embroidered onto the heel, which is the park's zip code. Currently, a release date is not available, nor is a retail price, but they are expected to release this spring. To me, I like how they're paying tribute to Rucker Park. I'm more of a fan of the Air Flight 89 compared to the Air Barrage Low, but still the Air Barrage Low is a clean release. Coming soon from Nike is a new self-lacing shoe, and they are being called the Adapt LE01. As most of you know, recently Nike unveiled the Nike Adapt BB 2.0, and we've seen a few colorways, and here we have one of two colorways that has recently leaked, which features light gray mesh weave across the upper, while a slightly darker shade of gray lands on the swoosh logos. Following, we have 4 bands across the vamp, which of course can be tightened. They also have a unique design across the midsole. AU70 Max branding is placed on the tongue. And then we have what appears to be infrared that lands on the heel as well as part of the midsole. Currently, we don't have a retail price nor a release date for this pair, not even a time frame. But once there's more information, that will go into the next video. And for now, we just have these photos, so let me know your thoughts on the Adapt LE01. Are you liking the overall look of this shoe? Although the NBA is currently at a standstill and we have no idea when it's going to return, slowly we are getting more releases from Nike Basketball. One of them is a new colorway of the Zoom Freak 1. Now this pair just released. It might have released early, but going over the shoes, they feature a light cream and Pacific blue colorway, highlighted with light cream across the base. Pacific blue covers the reverse swoosh, speckled detailing on the midsole and rubber outsole. Finishing this look off is a bit of green which lands on the tongue, 34 on the heel and liner. Overall, this colorway does make for an interesting look. If it was just light cream and Pacific blue, then I would get it, and then the green coming in, it kind of throws me off a bit. Now, I know more than likely the hit of green is for the Bucks, but I'm just wondering how this all plays out. Anyways, currently they are available now at Wntr, and they should be releasing soon at other select Nike basketball retailers, including Nike.com, and the retail price will be $120. For our last piece of news from Nike, we have a preview of the upcoming LeBron 17 Command Force. Now, inspiration is taken from the Nike Air Command Force, which was worn by Woody Harrelson's character, Billy Hoyle, in the movie White Men Can't Jump, which released back in 1992. Since then, we've seen this model retro, and we've even seen another LeBron model take inspiration from this shoe. And from what we could see, it appears that they'll feature white knit posit across the upper, while across the tongue we have LeBron embroidered, which is written in the same font as Command Force seen on the original release. Other highlights includes multicolored detailing on the heel, along with black and gray accents. So, at the time of shooting this video, we don't have a release date for this pair, but we should have more information soon, possibly part of LeBron watch. And when they do become available, as of now the retail price is set at $200. That has yet to be confirmed, but expect another update very soon. Finally, at Jordan Brand, and we have official images of the upcoming Air Jordan 1 Mid in light smoke gray. So this pair features a clean colorway utilizing light smoke gray, black, and white, a very clean look, and they use white leather across the upper while light smoke gray is applied to the leather overlays. In addition, we have black, which lands on the swoosh, laces, tongue label, and wings logo. Other details includes a white midsole and gray rubber outsole. No release date for this pair, and the retail price will be $110. More than likely, this is one of those releases that will drop randomly whenever a retailer gets them in. That's when they'll start to sell them. Here we have official images of one of the next big releases from Jordan Brand, and it's the Air Jordan 1 High OG Court Purple. Now, images have been floating around for some time now. It's actually been a while since I've talked about them. However, I'm sure everybody knows the color placement on this shoe. Everybody knows how they're going to look. So I'll skip all that for now. And even with everything that's going on, we do have a release date, and it looks like it's locked in. And that release date is April 4th. And the retail price is $170. Also, I went onto the sneakers app. They are listed there. Finish Line also has them, and pretty much all of the other retailers. As well, they are dropping in grade school sizing, so adult and grade school only, I believe. That's all I could see for now. And in my opinion, even though the shoe appears to be a general release, I think it's going to do well. I know there's a ton of hype for the shoe. I'm seeing a lot of people waiting to buy them, talking about buying them. So hopefully everybody that really wants a pair is able to get them. I actually think I might be picking up at least one, possibly two, the second to put away and one to wear, but I'm not entirely sure on that. Let me know in the comment section below if you plan on picking them up on April 4th. On-feet images of the upcoming Air Jordan 5 Top 3 has arrived, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the prior video, but for a few months, well, probably longer than that, we just had a Photoshop of what was releasing, and at that time, a lot of people thought that we would get two versions, so there would be the right shoe would be one theme, and then the left shoe would be another theme. However, I did let you guys know that wouldn't be the case. One theme across both shoes, which I also found was kind of interesting because they've done it differently before. And then recently, of course, we got a first look. The images weren't that great, but over time, as you know it, the photos continue to get better. Label Top 3, this shoe combines the metallic black, fire red, and grape Air Jordan 5, all original releases. And one of the things I like on this shoe is that it actually lists each pair on the inside of the tongue. Another thing I really like is Nike Air placed on the heel. They could have easily put a Jumpman on it. So I'm glad to see it like this. Now, as for the release date, May 30th is the date for now. It can be changed. It already has been changed once. And with everything that's going on in the world right now, I wouldn't be surprised if it changed again. And the retail price will be $200. Coming soon, I should know availability, the size range, all that good stuff. And just like anything else I've mentioned in this video, let me know your thoughts on this pair. Is this something you look forward to picking up or passing? Here's another pair that I recently talked about. It's the Air Jordan 5 Alternate Grape. The reason I'm talking about it again is because of these photos. I actually like how it looks here. Maybe it's because it's actually bright. It seems like all the other photos were taken in a dark room, so the outcome wasn't that great, although it's a possibility that the purple used up top, it just looks more saturated. This is one of those shoes that, at least for myself, I'm going to have to get in hand to decide if I'm going to purchase because of the coloring. Now, if you like purple and you like what you've seen so far, whether the background has been light or dark, then you'll be able to pick them up in June. And I'll go over specific details in a moment. Also with these new images, it confirms that there is 3M on the tongue. Other than that, we have purple suede across the upper. New emerald, which kind of mimics teal. That lands on the branding, hinted on the midsole, and lace lock. Other than that, we have black throughout, Jumpman on the heel, and then a translucent outsole. As of now, the release date is June 27th. Retail price will be $190. I also mentioned this in a previous video, but this pair is part of a suede pack, and as of now, I'm trying to get details on what else is releasing part of this supposed suede pack. Well, I shouldn't say supposed because that info came from Jordan Brand, but I don't know what other pair is part of it as of yet, and hopefully I have more details soon. New images of the second Air Jordan 3 Animal Instinct has arrived. The first pair released back in December, and for some reason Jordan Brand decided to drop this pair during spring 2020. Now, you guys might remember that I put a Photoshop together along with zsneakerheadz to show you what would be releasing, and although the Photoshop is close, Jordan Brand decided to change a few things up. But as you can see, once again, we have an exotic look. We have alligator, snake skin, and other various reptile textures throughout. What's interesting to me is yellow used on the top eyelet, heel, and then we have green on the ankle. Reminds me of a duck. I don't know how that all ties into the whole reptile theme. It also appears that we have wax laces, leather on the liner, so overall a premium look. And then finishing this pair off is cell on the midsole and outsole. I think the cell on the outsole is the biggest letdown for me. Yes, there's a lot going on, but I like the original Animal Instinct, and that pair actually grew on me, so I have a feeling this is also, it's starting to a little bit. And yes, you'll notice that there's also red and yellow on the outsole, but for the most part, there's mostly cell. Initially, this pair was expected to release in spring. However, it's possible we could see a release take place this summer, and the retail price will be $225. So again, another premium release, and soon I should have more details as far as availability goes, if they're going to be really limited or a somewhat general release. For holiday 2020, Jordan Brand is releasing a winterized Air Jordan 8, and they'll come dressed in black, dark gray, and total orange. So the info for this comes from zsneakerheadz and soleheatonfeet, and the mock-up was done by jayzrdead. So this is a pair I wasn't able to see yet, but what I heard is that they'll feature a water-resistant upper, just like they used on the Air Jordan 4, and the only thing else I can confirm is that they'll feature orange on the liner. Not too much, however, they are expected to feature black across the base, dark gray, and orange detailing, so I don't know to what extent the orange will be used throughout. I honestly think this Photoshop here looks really good, so if Jordan Brand released them just like this, I personally would grab them. I don't know how everybody else feels, but like always, you can let me know in the comment section below. Now, although it's really early, we do have a release date, and they're set to release on October 3rd. Retail price will be $200. Now, just like I mentioned in prior videos, there is a chance that this release date could be pushed forward or back. If anything, I would guess pushed back. And as far as a first look, I would guess we could expect to see one at the earliest July, and then the latest would be September. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. Once again, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you haven't seen the last video, I go over some of the 2020 holiday releases from Jordan Brand, of course. A lot of good stuff is coming out in my opinion, but for this video, let me know what you liked or disliked in the comment section, and hopefully I'll have enough info to put together another video for tomorrow. I think I should be good, but it could be a slow week. Now, before I get out of here, greatly appreciate a thumbs up, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the red button below. Again, thanks for watching, stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.